Golf's longest day, the U.S. Open final qualifying. What a difficult day for these golfers that are trying to get into the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
Of course, as we know, over 10,000 golfers want to compete in the U.S. Open.
Look at that. How cool.
That's great. The Church P Bunkers.
Little shout out to my buddy.
We have a lot of
Alex
shout outs going on.
Pinata that he shot 65 in his sectional, and then he went to California this weekend. I don't know how he did for the U.S. Open qualifier, but I think he did well.
Well, if we read his name, then
yeah, we'll see.
All right. Well, cool. Good for him. I'm proud of him. Is he from around here?
Yeah, Cog Hill.
He's a Cog Hill guy?
Cog Hill boy.
He's a Cog Hill guy.
There's a lot of YouTubers that try to qualify for this.
Which, as long as you've got a low enough handicap, anybody can.
You get handicap?
Well, you have to have a registered handicap in some sort of accredited handicap system association in order to apply. Because the problem is that every 35 handicap in the world would be trying to qualify for this. They would need like 700 locations. It'd be impossible. It's too much to manage. So each year, to kind of regulate the amount of people that are qualifying, you have to have like a provable handicap of a certain amount. Usually it's like around a 1, a 1.2, a 1.4, something like that. And then you can register to go into one of the first rounds of qualifying and work your way down.
Is it a scratch event then? Why are these 35
you don't get
people?
any like whatever's for
you don't get any handicap strokes, right?
No. It's just limiting it. So there's 10,000 people trying to qualify. It keeps it from being 2.4 million people trying to qualify. It's too much. It's impossible. There's not enough rules officials and enough courses closed down. And they all have to be at sort of comparable level courses. So everybody's trying to qualify, even though they're in different states, in like a similar environment of difficulty.
So that's almost like, okay, we're using only TPC courses today.
Kind of, yes. But it's courses that are selected that are of varying, of similar difficulty around the country and really around the world, because there are some international sites. We saw, it was all over social. Did you guys see Max Homa out there carrying his own bag, just grinding?
Yeah.
He was out there just marching his way through 36 holes. Because along with this, he just parted with his caddy. And we saw 2 months ago, he made a change, new caddy. 2 months later, now no caddy.
I'm completely unaware. Where is he at here?
What site was he qualifying at? He was at the Ohio site.
Yeah. I feel very ignorant and stupid right now, but like he has to qualify for his tour card again?
No, he's qualifying to get into the U.S. Open. He did not have enough wins or points or anything to create fall into an exemption category.
Got it.
So he was out there with quite a few notable names who were.
Why would I say tour card? Okay, keep going.
Thank you. So glad you got caught up there.
Oh, I see one name on here that I didn't see before.
Oh, which one?
Oh, we'll talk about it.
Oh, we'll get there. All right. Now I'm wondering. All right. Let's see what else we got here. So a couple notable storylines. Cam Young, good old Cam Young. We like him. Got to talk to him a bunch down at TGL. Outdueled Ricky Fowler and Max Homa in a 5-for-1 playoff in Columbus.
That's the Ricky I like.
There were 5 players playing for one single spot in this final playoff. And Cam Young birdied the hole, came out victorious, and took that last spot. Let's see here. Another guy, Matt Voigt, 31-year-old dentist and former Oakmont caddy, qualified while holding back tears after honoring his late father.
That's awesome.
That's cool. A dentist. Those are the stories I love. He is a good enough golfer where he can get in and try and qualify, and he does it. He pulls it off, and he's probably making some form of a dream come true. Luke Poulter, son of Ian Poulter.
That's who I was saying.
Yeah. Lost a 2-for-1 playoff at dawn. So they didn't have time to finish the playoff yesterday during golf's longest day. They had to come back, do it again.
Our buddy Scott from TGL took a picture of Luke. He was there and he sent it to me on Snapchat. He's like, Luke Poulter. I'm like, oh, cool. Have fun.
Was he in there?
He was at the thing, yeah.
Ian Poulter was there watching?
Oh,
too?
I don't know if Ian was there.
I'm just curious. I don't know. Do you go and watch your son, or is he like, no?
Oh, he probably isn't.
I'm in Florida trying to qualify.
Oh, wait.
Or wherever
No, he
was.
might be, because there's a live event this week.
So Luke Poulter's out, unfortunately. Here's another great one. Justin Hicks, a 49-year-old journeyman, grabbed a spot in Florida, proving it's never too late. A 49-year-old guy.
Journeyman?
Yeah. Just that's what is incredible about this game. Like,
it is. It's great.
It's like can you just be on fire on the right day at the right time and pull it off? And we see that all the time. We see guys who we've never heard of take a tour win, all this stuff.
Is this the Michael Block situation, or was that the PGA?
That was for the PGA Championship. Okay. Kind of similar. This is sort of the USGA's version of that for the US Open. Some PGA Tour and other pro names that did qualify. As we said, Cam Young, Bud Cauley, Adam Schenk. Who else
What
here?
a name for golf.
I know, right?
Oh,
Of Live Golf, Mark Leishman. He had to get out there and find his spot. Eric Van Ruin. He dominated.
Yeah, I saw
he
the
was
scores.
like 13 under, and the next guy was like 7 under.
nice.
He
Dude went out there.
dominated. Well, he's a underrated guy, I think.
Dude, and when that mustache is coming in strong, I mean, that guy, power stash. Kind of like Bryson DeChambeau just showed us here on social media.
Bryson has a
Thank
good
you, Rich.
stash.
Thank you, Rich.
Thank you, Rich.
Bye, Rich.
Carlos Ortiz, Victor Perez, and who else?
Emilio Grillo.
Oh, yeah. Can't forget him. Big names who missed. Ricky Fowler missed it in the playoff with Max Homa. Webb Simpson, Luke Donald, Martin Keimer, a few others, Adam Hadwin, Jason Kokrak, Bubba Watson, Lee Westwood, all did not make their way.
Bubba Watson was in those?
Bubba Watson
didn't
was
even
out there
see
giving
him
it a
in
go. I know.
Wasn't Neil Shipley old Oakmont caddy too?
Yeah, well, I think he was a member there growing up. I think also caddied there, maybe.
It said he was a caddy there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, or I think he's a member now. I think he caddied and he's a member now or something like that. I don't know. There's been some membering. There's been some caddying. Who knows? But he didn't make it in, did he?
I don't think so. I didn't
No.
see his name anywhere.
No, and he headed back to Waffle House to drop his plan for the next one.
They need to drop him a sponsor, man.
They really do. What do you say? Body built by Waffle House?
Yeah.
He says
I
he
want
has.
that shirt.
He said he hasn't had it in a long time though.
What is he doing?
In his what was his latest interview? They were talking about the Waffle House. He goes, I've been trying to eat cleaner. I haven't actually had had
Neil,
Waffle House. in
come
forever."
on.
Unreal.
You got years before you got to get your life together. There's
Jesus.
time.
Yeah.
He's so young.
Yeah.
Each player plays 36 holes in one day.
Sounds like a fun
18
time.
in the morning, 18 in the afternoon. No handicaps. It's pure stroke play. Playoffs held immediately after if needed. Some at dusk, others at dawn the next day.
Can you imagine waking up that next day just to have to play a playoff hole?
That'd be brutal. Because you still got to go through your whole process, your full warm up. Like you want to be like as ready as you are to start the whole tournament to play one single playoff hole or how many ever it might go into. Also, 5-way playoffs and things like that are wild.
What is that just basically like if you shoot birdie and no one else shoots birdie, you win?
But what if 2 people shoot birdie of the 5?
And
then
then
those
they
two
get kicked out and
go to the next playoff hole and
It's
on.
basically just elimination.
Yeah.
And what different tournaments are different playoffs. Like I believe players, there's like a 3-hole playoff.
Yeah, well, that's
And then
the PGA Championship. It's like it's right off the bat they're going into 3 holes. It's not just like a single one and done.
And
if
then
possible.
the U.S. Open is 18 holes.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, because Tiger back in 08 with Rocco Mediate, when he tied him on the last hole, they had to play 18 holes the next day.
The entire course,
The
really?
entire course. And it actually went into another playoff, and it went into 19 holes.
So then they go to a single playoff
Then
hole.
they go to a single playoff. And then that, Tiger had his leg broken, so that was even doubly hard for him to win.